Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Matt Letter and we're going to continue the Pillars of Eternity Let's Play series. So, in the last episode we've gotten access to all of Twin Elms and we decided at first to go to the Celestial Sapling. Why did we do that? Well, we're having a task, the sealed missive. We need to find someone to deliver the dead monk's missive to. So let's look around. Who do we have here? A bunch of backer characters, a frightened villager. We should talk to that guy. Other than that, though, no named characters in here yet we can see. Could we buy passage to the Republics? Maybe. Hey, man. Man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide. You! You're the one. You're the one he's looking for. He sets down his wine. You killed Lord Raedric. Wow. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He's killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Oh shit, I'm getting a feeling I know where this is going. Kolsk, he didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air him. Nice enough to work for, I mean. Much nicer. But that didn't help him when Raedric came back? Gods, the screaming. Raedric came back. His eyes, it was like he was burning inside. He shudders. He says he's come back to lead us, like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge, do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running for as far as coin let me. Funny, me running into you anyhow. Wow. Okay, I suppose you have some kind of trap waiting for me back there. Who? Me and the poor fools Raedric threw off the ramparts? I haven't got a thing to do with him, and begging your pardon, but I'd rather keep that as far as you as I can manage. Just going to sit here and drink until I don't remember a thing. I wish you all the luck in the world, friend. There's something awful in that keep, howling after your blood. Okay. So, basically the first arc decision comes back to bite us in the ass. Well, let's polish the teeth and bite right back, huh?
Gods keep you.
We'll go there after we've been through this place here. So, a middle-aged elf man stands behind the counter of the inn. He has a warm, open face and smiles pleasantly in greeting as you approach. Welcome, welcome. I am always glad to see a new face. Take a seat where you like, my friend. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories most welcome of all. Okay, tell me about this place. Of course. Elitharion's face brightens. I founded the inn many years ago, but in many ways its tale begins much earlier. It was while I was returning from a long journey south that I first heard the story of a tree upon which this inn rests. Hundreds of years ago, a strange event occurred. The sky was troubled at night, with many stars falling across the sky, and one of those same stars began to plummet, instead, towards Eora. It fell here, striking a young tree and burying itself within it like a fiery heart. But the tree survived, and over the years it grew, and grew and grew, twice as big as its fellows in half the time, until it reached the size you see now, and grew no more. Hearing the tale, I knew I must find the truth, and you see it there, he gestures towards the large stone at the center of the room. Around the tree's heart I built this inn, to welcome all travelers who might look upon it. That is a fucking cool idea. Okay, so show me what you have for sale. A spirit spiral, okay. Oh, it's a glove, hand slot item. More melee damage and whispers of treason. Which charms an enemy. We have about 6k, so you know what, I think we lack that kind of stuff. Party management. Okay, so we should soon get Pelagina in, but since we're going back to a certain place, we might as well wait until we're coming back here to do that. Celestial suit. More than worth it. Okay, let's look around what else waits here. Oh, wait a moment. Something happened in the keep. Fellow of St. Waitwin has arrived, seeking employment. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. Neat. Okay, so we dismissed the Barathite cleric and gained the Fellow of St. Waitwin. Have a moment, I would like to have a word with you. Well, sure.
Greetings.
Gwyneth. A slender woman in dusty leathers locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Her unkempt hair sprouts in wavy black tufts. Despite the fine features that sculpt her face, a cleft chin completes her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand the many shortcomings of Glenfathen hospitality. Her gloved hands come to rest on the pommel of a long estoc, chinged low on her hip. I can almost forgive the hostility towards outsiders, but the temperate taverns and these watered-down drinks, inexcusable. I hope I don't seem too forward, but I need to help my friends, and you look like the right person for the job. A sly smile carves a dimple on her cheek. Which is to say, you're not Glenfathen, making you the closest thing I've got to an ally in this paranoid land. She gives you a coquettish sideways glance. And allies, well, they help each other, do they not? Well, what help do you need? My friends have drawn some unwanted attention. Gwyneth looks to both sides, scanning for uninvited listeners. Glenfathen scouts, and not just any mob of local zealots. The Fangs. She pauses to let the name settle in the air. The Fangs are a brutal, relentless bunch, eager to make example of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, her smile widens as she speaks. I need someone to warn the expedition that trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight, if it comes to that. She taps her hand on the pommel of her estoc. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation to uphold, so this might require spilling blood. Yeah, why are you not with your friends? Why do you not want them yourself? Her posture stiffens at the question. It was my turn to handle far patrol. As part of the Fangs on my track back to camp, I knew that rejoining the main group would risk leading the enemy right back to the expedition. I know the woods and I know how to stay quiet, but I didn't want to stake my friends' lives on my ability to sneak past expert hunters like the Fangs. If they noticed me warning my friends, we'd have been overrun. Gwyneth tilts her head to the side and points to you with a grin. But if they notice me and some reinforcements, like, say, you, well, at least we'd scare them off or put up a good fight. So what do your friends do to draw the attention? Just setting foot in Glenfath is a good way to offend the tribes. I don't know how they picked up our trail. I suspect one of our newer scouts didn't cover his tracks well enough. When I spotted the Fangs, they were retracing the path the expedition had taken days before. Okay, tell me more about the expedition then. I like to think we're on a mission of reclamation. Gwyneth darts a shrewd smile. It is said that our armies left behind many valuables in the hasty retreat from Glenfath at the end of the War of the Black Trees. So the way I see it, we're simply gathering up what our ancestors left behind. I doubt the Glenfathens agree with me on this, she adds with a dimpled grin. My expedition set out from Defiance Bay, heading directly east to cross into the Glenfathen lands. I split off once we arrived at the Bale, the natural frontier between our nations. The plan was for me to keep my eyes on the Glenfathens while the main group scoured the targeted area. For days we eluded them. She walks her fingers over the back of her leather glove, leaving a trail on its dusty surface, but the Fangs got wise to her presence. Yeah, your friends are trespassing. By local custom, they're criminals. We are honest after all. Gwyneth frowns and blinks at you several times. You'll forgive me if I'm not sympathetic with face painters and their barbaric laws. I'm not pretending that what we're doing is noble. I just don't believe trespassing is a crime that warrants execution. That I agree with. Okay, I'll help you on the expedition. Gwyneth smiles with an over-display of dimples. Excellent, I knew I could count on you. She leans in and whispers, assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friends should now be at around the Pilgrim's Trail in the North Weald. The plan was to camp along the trail leading to the Temple of Hylia. Find my comrades, warn them the Fangs are coming, and help them clean out the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. She pulls her stalk a few inches out of its scabbard and cracks a smile. If the gods smile on me, we won't have to draw steel. Should it come to that, I'm glad you're on our side. Okay, another task to deal with. Only stealing in here, nothing we can do. Celera Trelaire. She's silent. I can deal with that. Let's look who's up here. Yep, what we're looking for. Let's be on the safe side here.
Good day to you.
The monk massages his temples, his face buried in his palm. As you approach, he looks up. This room needs a proper door, he mutters. My brothers and I rented this space that we may have some measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here at the inn. Okay, what brings you order to this place? We travel where the teaching takes us, the monk mutters, his voice slow and measured. Now that is not that it is any of your business. Okay, I met another monk in robes like your own. He died of his wounds right as I found him. The monk's eyes widen, his fists curl in a crackling barrage of popping joints. Robes like ours, you say? Was he carrying anything? Did he tell you anything? Hand you anything? Please, we have been waiting for another one of our order to meet us here, and if you found him... His eyes fall to the floor as the monks begin to whisper chants in unison to their fallen friend. Well, he gave me this missive. Hand me that! The monk exclaims and snatches the missive from your grasp. Almost immediately, his face turns red. I mean, please, this is of great importance. Breaking the seals, the monk unrolls the handwritten scroll containing within and quickly reads the message, his lips breathlessly mouthing the text. He turns to address his brothers. My brethren, the Arch-Martyr has sent word. At long last, we now have what we need. Thank you, stranger, the monk says, folding his hands in front of him as he bows deeply. Your honest soul is to be applauded. I admit I was surprised when you handed me the message. I expected the seals to be broken. The monk turns red, his face smiling for the first time. I'm glad to see common decency is not yet lost from this world. He reaches into the folds of his robes. Here, your honesty must be rewarded. A moderate positive for Twin Elms. Okay. So we've gained Aelia Bratia. A shield. 8 deflection. She's got a shield, right? Yes, she does. Let's look at them. Sura Supper Plate versus Aelia Bratia. So, deflection is the same. This one here has retaliation. Whenever we're hit, we do some damage to the enemy. And this one... ranged grace is reflected back at the attacker. Well, not the greatest of things, but... I think we'll stick with what we have. Nobody else uses shields, right? Well, we can give you one. Not like it will matter. Alright, and the melee damage bonus brace us. So what do we currently have? You know what, let's just give you the permanent plus 5% melee damage. Damage reduction burn and Firebrand. Firebrand was summoning the sword, right? Yeah. So there, you're currently having just the crit multiplier. So you get that. Tsugami has already one as well. That aways. Let's give it to Durance then. Okay, good. Taxes collected. Lost 619 to bandits, earned 500. Man, bandits in this world are fucking powerful. 2 days, 20 hours until the next curtain wall is completed, though that should help a little bit. Okay, so yeah. It's high time we get back to Lord Raedric, see what this is all about. If we are strong enough to deal whatever he has become. But man, do I ever like that. I suspect that there would be something going on that needs our attention further down the line with the whole Gilded Veil situation. But that it comes this far? Well, that is certainly a surprise. So, let's go to Gilded Veil first. And see what they have to say, if something has changed in the city. I guess it has, it would make sense. And I would be very happy if it did so. Hireling payday. We paid, wow, a whole lot of money actually. Let's see if we find something in Gilded Vale then. No, just the villager still? Oh, Adair has something to say.
Hope I didn't seem ungrateful back there in the battlefield. And you went out of your way.
Dude, all okay. It was important to you.
Got real close. Didn't expect that. Now for a second I thought I was gonna finally see some answers. Foolish, of course. And why should I get answers? There's a world of Aethasians out there, don't know if their god's been blown up. Still, man can't help looking back. Guess you'd know that well as anyone.
Adair stares off, focusing on some distant thing, unseen and unrealized.
I might have turned my back on my god when he needed me. That's all I'll ever know.
Well, hard to say. What would your brother have to say about that? Might not be the right one here. Even if he did what he had to, even if Waidwin was Eothas, his actions were destructive. I mean, that's what I gather from all the history. It's not like Waidwin was like, hey, let's unite in peace, but it seemed he was out for war, from what I know at least. So maybe he had good reason. It's all unclear still. Your mistake wasn't waiting for someone else to tell you what was right. That sounds nice as well. What would your brother have to say about that?
He'd tell me to trust him. Of course, it'd be a lot easier if I knew it was mine. But, maybe I don't need to. Something to think about, I guess.
Well, that's a step forward, man.
Yeah.
Every little bit counts. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's much going on out here. We could try talking to Urgot again. Nope. Still the same stuff he had to say from before. So in this case, let's go visit Raedric, huh? Come back to the good old times. When we didn't know about the Latin key and didn't care, and the world seemed a much, much, much less scary place. West curtain wall is constructed. Let's get the next construction going then. And this time I think we're going for more defensive upgrades as well. Where is it? Am I just not finding them at the moment? Am I blind again? Curtain walls are completed. The barbicans are complete. Okay, so we have basically most things already. Let's go with the training grounds then. Okay, good.
If secrets whisper here.
Well, looks mostly still the same. A vampire. As you approach the smiling woman at the side of the road, you are struck with a sense of unease. At this distance, you can see that her skin has a sickly, pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are the glassy milk white of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly in her face, as if it requires great effort to maintain.
Well met, friend.
Lord Raedric has been expecting you. The woman smiles a little wider. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I will escort him to you if you wish. What are you? A loyal servant granted a boon for her good service. Like my lord, I will persist beyond the cycle and walk an eternity upon the earth. Seek answers from him directly if you want. No, I don't go with you. Then you shall have it, but be warned, you will not escape his vengeance, wherever you should flee. I think we should go see Nedmar, if we can. If he is still alive. Okay, climb up, please.
Laying low.
If he wants, he can call me a coward, but I'm not openly running into an ambush here. Let's go in. Maybe Netmar was behind all of it. That would certainly be an unexpected turn of events. Okay, let's give it a quick save here. Okay. Absolutely nothing out here. Total silence.
A simple test. That's settled.
What do we have here? Rites of Walking Shadows. This is a potion of power. And some money. I mean, at least we can steal from Redrick whatever we want. Okay, I'm not sure we need to be silent anymore out here. Okay, Netmar is no longer here.
Steady does it.
Secret pathways. The church is empty as well. How about out here? I'd rather take the time and go through the whole place carefully. Than miss something. Okay, but he's an undead by now. That is pretty much confirmed thanks to the vampire. And yeah, let's hope he's not too powerful. And however did he manage to come back? Who's that? Oh wow, I ran straight into him. An armored figure strides forward. In place of its eyes, great flames burn, emanating heat and light. In that orange glow you can see that the face beneath has succumbed to rot, the cheeks sunken, the lips pulled back over grey gums and decaying teeth, but it's unmistakably Redrick who stands before you. Look well.
Look well. See what you have made of me. But see too what great Bereth has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
All I see is a walking corpse. No voice? Okay. Then your eyes are deceived. You cannot imagine the power bestowed upon me. I feel the touch of the gods. My faith is a font from which I draw life. My wrath is a sweeping flame, and you will burn this day. I have
strangled the life from the usurper Kolsch with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
Was that creature to be your Thane? A man without resolve, without aim, a leech growing fat upon the veil, senseless to the ravages his vanity inflicted upon his people. Almost sounds as bad as the alternative. Well, true.
I will not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Deerwood. Bereth has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
You'll know justice, Redrick, if I have to kill you 100 times. Do not speak to me of justice. The glowing fires in Redrick's eyes burn white with rage. I decided what is just within my lands. I am the Lord of the Vale, and you are but a passing pestilence upon the world. Okay, so... Suddenly Redrick. This will not be easy. So... we'll get whatever we can out and... get it there immediately. We'll summon whatever we can and just fuck everything up. Okay. Whispers of treason, right. We can immediately charm someone. Like a guardsman. You can summon a scarab figurine. You have the Jolting Touch, which is of no use here. What is of use here, though, is immediately getting us all armor. You have the Wood Skin. Can't use, though. Doesn't seem to be usable right now. You, my friend, go ahead and summon Firebrand, and our character... what was frighten them? And this one is the Zealous Focus, the Revive, the Sworn Enemy. Yeah, I think we can safely say Redrick is our sworn enemy. Wow, they're charming us like crazy here. This is not going well. Holy shit, so much charmed characters. I don't even know where to start. She's out. Okay, Adair can do something. Yeah, what the fuck is going on out here? Like, two characters immediately got turned around. Do your area heal, please. Interdict. Get Sagani back up. You, my friend, need to move out. Okay, terrify and weaken for a long time. Do it to all of them. It only attacks enemies, right? Yes, foe AoE, good. Okay, so... next order of business, we have Firebrand summoned. Okay, we have one Vampire Guardsman nearly down and one Vampire also nearly down. So Sagani moved back, up attacking the Guardsman. Durance, good. Get the Armor of Faith going this time, please. And then we go with... where was it? Not the Shining Beacon. The Searing Seal. Oh, it's a hazard AoE, so for everyone. Not good. We only want to hit our enemies. This one is also an AoE, not foe AoE. Very important difference. This is target and foe AoE, good. We'll be using that then. And yeah, okay, let's continue with that. Yeah, Sagani is down again. Not fun. Okay, so we have the self buff, the minion of the sleepers, we shall do that. You have a pain block. Damage reduction and endurance gain. Silent Scream does a lot of raw damage, that I like. Slamming upon that motherfucker. Yeah, I like that. We need some of them to go down quickly. And seriously, I have no problem spamming the fucking spells wherever I can. Okay, we should also get the blessing going. Aloth, you should definitely heal yourself here. Good. Can you maybe run away a little? Yes, you can. Good.
No good.
Spam every fucking ability we can with missiles. And Lord Redrick is still not going down. Instead, we're getting charmed a lot again. This ain't an easy fight. Okay, our healer's down. Aloth is back up and sensible again. Try to go for another terrifying thing. Yeah, the focus fire was really bad on my part here.
Hey, no good. No good.
Okay, one more enemy down. Okay, let's focus on this vampire then. And in the meantime, we go for another... let's quickly help them out here. Every little bit counts. Knock them down.
We gotta take better care of Allah.
Get yourselves a fire sword going. And kill the vampire. The grieving mother in the meantime. You don't have a healing spell, right? Haha. Phantom foes or mind blades. I think we go for the mind blades here. And see if we can't do some damage down here. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, Aeronath, turn your attention around here. They still are alive, so we can still win this. It's going to be balls hard, but we can do it. Good, Aeronath healed himself. Take care of the vampire.
Hey.
Adair is back. Good. Okay, then you use your small heal abilities. Nope. Didn't get the time to do that. Now it's all about our own character and what he can do. Merciless Gaze, hits converted to crits. You also have Whispers of Treason, you can charm people. Well, the chance is not bad for the vampire. Let's see if we can do that. Oh right, I forgot.
Hey.
Adair had the comeback ability. Well, one-on-one as you wanted. This time we try and go hard here. Come on, drink the potion. There you go. To be safe, drink the other potion as well. There we go. Come on. We can take him out. Come on. We have literally nothing else left. The duel of the ages. Come on, come on. A bit more. You can't have that much more. Ooh. And we level up with that one. The page unturned. Yeah, we'll take care of that after we've gathered our forces here. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. This episode went on a bit longer. The call of Lord Raedric was not to be resisted. And yeah, we dealt with him again. Let's hope this time it sticks. We'll see the repercussions about what we did today, and we'll level up in the next episode. So thanks again for watching. If you had some fun, remember, comment, like, subscribe, and maybe even follow me on Twitter at _meletter. With that all said, thanks again for watching. See you the next time.